Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It was a good day for me. Blah blah blah. We're getting a bit of a storm over the next few days again. Some kind of weird ass fucking season this has been with the hurricanes. But anyway, it's warm. We're getting more and more crazy weather. Um, so what did I wear today? I wore one of my cheap dupes. Haven't done one in a while. But I preferred. It's called Midnight Party for him. Midnight Party. Um, yeah, I guess. Um, what's it a dupe of? It's a dupe of, believe it or not, Cool Water Aquaman, which I passed up a dozen times at a decent price. I don't know what it's going for now, if it's still a decent price. I'm sure it's not through the roof, but it might be a little expensive for a Cool Water because it was a limited edition and all that stuff, limited release. At least they said it was. Um, I'm kind of sad that I did though, because I kind of like this. In a, I like parts of it. I guess it's okay for what it is. It's definitely okay for $4. Um, so how did I apply it? Uh, well, at first I thought it was it's a cheap dupe and a Cool Water clone, so it's going to be relatively weak. It isn't weak. At least this isn't. It doesn't last long, but it's not weak. Um, So I went with two in my moisturizer, or four in my moisturizer. One, two, three, four. One on the chest, shirt on, a couple on the shirt, a couple in each crink of the elbow. And that was a little too much, believe it or not. Um, it projected really good, shall we say, for a solid hour or so. Like about an arm's length out there, maybe even a little more. And then it slowly comes in, gives you, for it takes about another hour to come in. And it kind of gives you that bubble, you picking up whiffs and wafts of it for another hour or so, and then it's a pretty light skin scent. So 4 hours, which isn't bad for $4, honestly. And it doesn't smell uber cheap either. It smells like a Cool Water kind of fragrance, like that quality, you know what I mean? That mid-range designer quality, maybe lower range. I don't know where you put Davidoff. I kind of put him in the mid. Um, what do I get from the smell? Well, I really do love the opening in this one. They give you notes on the box of Cool Water, or Preferred does that, and they gave you mandarin pepper, honey, and woods, and that's kind of what I get from it, honestly, with a little bit of musk in the dry down. The honey in this one, I don't know about the Aquaman. I don't know, so I can't compare it. So it's not a comparison. But the honey in this one, you hit with initially sweet orange, and then the honey kind of gives it a bit of a dirty vibe. Like it's not super filthy or anything, but just a bit of a dirty kind of vibe, like almost like a vetiver can do. So there might be vetiver in this, but I'm thinking it's just more of the honey. It's kind of giving you that bit of that, how honey can give you a bit of that funk, dirtiness, filthiness to it. Um, so it's not that kind of scent though. It's just that's just a little bit, you know what I mean? But it is there. So it's a sweet honeyed orange, citrus with some aquatic tinge to it. And I don't pick up much of the pepper. There is a little bit there, but it's again, it's kind of just adding to that a bit of it's giving a tiny bit of spice to that honeyed, slightly earthy, dirty orange, and that's kind of the whole scent for me, honestly. Until it hits the dry down, and then it's kind of just when it's a skin scent, you get a little bit of that honey still, tiny bit, but it's mostly just a clean white musk. Um, Very simple scent, but not unpleasant. Not unpleasant. The only part I really don't like is I don't pick up a whole lot of the pepper. Like I said, I love pepper in my fragrances, and I think this would have done really well with a little bit more pepper. But if you don't like pepper, then we'll be fine with it. Um, so that's it, guys. So what is it at the end of the day? Well, it's a sweet, slightly dirty, orangey citrus kind of woody scent, musky scent. That's about it. Again, super pleasant, super like nobody's. I don't think anybody was. They make this is nothing special or anything. Like you're not gonna spray it on and be blown away, but it's definitely wearable. Pleasant scent. People are gonna like it. I never got any compliments, but I didn't go anywhere. But I guarantee people are gonna like this one. More will like it than not like it. It's just sweet citrus, really. I mean, what's not to like? With a hint of that aquatic vibe, the cool water. You dig deep enough, you get a little bit of the cool water essence, but it's not. You wouldn't know it was a cool water scent just from smelling it if you didn't know. Which brings me to this isn't so much a summer scent. It's really strong for a few hours. So I imagine the actual one is probably as strong, if not stronger, for longer. If you did wear it in the summer, I'd wear it in the early summer nights and the late summer nights. You know what I mean? Late into the summer. Because in the dead heat of the summer, this would be way too sweet, way too projecting and sweet. Almost similar to how I thought Cool Water Parfum was going to be a nice summer scent. And that strong coconut and sweet, just way too much for the summer. Would I call it a winter scent? No, not really, of course not. But I mean, the fall, spring, basically. It might do good in the winter. It's strong enough. It might give you that fresh kind of vibe that we all like in winter time, but I don't know. But anyway, that's it, guys. Just rambled there for a minute. But anyway, you get the picture. Yeah, surprised that it went as good as it went. So $4, 4 hours. I'd apply twice. Generic, crowd pleasing, but it's a very people are gonna like it. It's not hard to wear at all. I mean, just maybe cut back on the sprays. Like, don't do what I did. It was a little strong. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourself.